What's up, agents? How y'all doing? Happy holidays to you. Hope you all are being as safe as you need to be out there. So, given that it is the holiday season, we released our video on how to get our good old Slayer SMG. And so, what I'm bringing today is nothing brand new. This is things that a lot of people already know, but I realized I just hadn't covered it. And it's, if you don't want to use the Summit to farm gear, which, by the way, hands down, if you're just farming gear, the Summit is the best way with the selectable targeted loot. So if you need something specific, do that. But if it happens to be today, we happen to have targeted loot as Empress International, which I can never go wrong with the skill build looking for some more Empress International pieces. And so we're going to check out Lincoln Memorial. And what we're going to do here is Lincoln Memorial has probably the most amount of loot boxes hidden throughout the mission. It's a fairly easy mission to run solo heroic. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do a quick run with the green to gold build. We're going to use, just to show you how easy the run of the mission is. The fact that you can do it essentially with inferior gear. And we're going to see how many pieces of gear we get. So you guys can see that each day you can come over here and do this at least once. Once you open the boxes, you know, the little treasure boxes, they don't reset for 24 hours or whatever. Maybe it's sooner. I don't recall. I think it's 24 hours. But I'd like to, I don't want anybody to be able to say, hey, you haven't told us about the Lincoln Memorial Farm. It's the best farm in the game. And after the Summit, it really is. So without further ado, we're going to go smash this. To show you, we are using the green to gold build with our good old Slayer. You gotta love it. With this build, we're running kinetic momentum and combined arms. We got a static 80,000 striker drone damage and a static 128 assault turret damage. We're gonna get that up a little bit higher. Let's do this run. All right, and because we actually do want to do some damage to these guys. And this is going to be silly. I know you guys are going to be like, what the fuck? Why? I always do this, that, and we are... It doesn't matter because we got some armor regen on our gear. Right, so now we just got to take this homie out. No damage there. Take that homie out. Yoink. Right, and now let's see. And let's switch over to Slayer a bit. You guys can see why this is the worst gun in the game. Well, we did get that confused on him, right? But now it's got a cooldown. Now, if they remove the cooldown, so it was per enemy. Right, so if I could go ahead and confuse the shit out of this dude, and then he couldn't be confused for 20 seconds, I'd be fine. The fact that it's...
Hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
So the fact that the Slayer, the cooldown is ubiquitous. You do it, and you have to wait 20 seconds to even confuse one next guy is what basically makes it the worst weapon in the game. I'm going to try to pick up everything on the way to keep track. I think we're going to get more than 10 items, though. In fact, I'm pretty damn sure of it. So we'll try to keep track as we go. And the cool thing is this still procs the combined arms, as you guys see. So terrible weapon, but if you really want to challenge yourself, you know, it does. It's just stupid, right? And you can see how long I can go without hitting. I'm shooting right on the dudes. And I did a whole video on this gun, and like a lot of times the rocks will be hitting, but they won't count at all. Right? So overall, I'm better off just using my purple guns. And we're getting some gear. Alright. thing I do like about this particular build, it's all this inferior gear, but you guys notice with the amount of healing that we have on it, we could still, right, I can engage. It's not like a lot of skill builds where you're stuck behind cover the whole time. Yeah, I just need to attack the dude, not the fucking gun. Now we'll attack the gun a little bit. Suppressed. Get Sally over there too. And now he is fucked. Alright. She'll finish that job. Alright. So this next area can be a little tricky. We're just gonna, like I said, we'll just pick it all up. And if I have to, I'll delete some as we progress. Oh, wait, before we go in there. The other thing is, I'm so used to skill builds and not having to get ammo and like AFK builds and shit that I forget at times when I'm running the fun builds to get ammo. And then all of a sudden I don't have it. And I'm like, dude, what did I do to myself? Okay, we're gonna stick Sally on those dudes. That'll proc that. While that is happening, I'm going to try and get right here, get that set up, and now we're going to come back and try to set up between these two right here. Yep, alright, that's what we're hoping for. You guys can see, like, the whole time we're doing this, the Slayer's got the cool little fairy juice coming off of it. Oh, nice, nice. Alright, these are the guys we have to get coming out. One of them generally has a rocket launcher. Oh, there's two of them with a rocket launcher today. So we definitely need to be careful of that. Alright, this dude also has a rocket launcher, right? So if we give him the chance to set up, he will fuck you up because he'll just blast the area. And we're using kinetic momentum right now. And if I get the perfect chest piece with glass cannon, I'll use it just because I don't like the ramp up time. But kinetic momentum is significantly safer overall. Alright, so we'll see how long until I take too much damage where I gotta lay off this dude, but he'll start grenading the shit out of us. Okay, cool. This dude will help me kill that dude faster because I can aim on him while my stuffs wrecks the stuffs.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
So that took us one drone.
Check the interior while I get
and one turret. And alright, so check us out, dudes. So we got a god roll right here. That's great. Alright. Nothing there. We'll pick that up. So you guys can see, right, we're quickly stacking up gear, and that was only the third engagement of this mission. So the cool thing is this is broken up into more engagements than a lot of the missions. But there are a lot of smaller rooms, right? There's the entrance. There's that first area, gated area. Then there's the area we just did. So the third area has the first boss, right? And now we're moving forward. So now we're going to the fourth area, which is this room here. This room. Get that ammos. So this is another room that can get dangerous if you get flanked. You know, I'm not saying play it like a bitch. But I'm just saying just be wary of positioning. And so one of the things that I really like to do is stick this up there. And basically treat it like the never-ending story where they got to get past the drone and the turret. And I think I'm going to be better off just getting right here, just so we can. And we do want to be hitting them and getting that in sync and the combined arms rocking, because that it's a 65% damage bonus to the skills when both these are procced together. So we definitely do want to do that. I mean, that's 65%. That's, you know, all of our gear, not considering brand sets, you know, is 60% skill damage. So we're basically getting a full set of extra armor just by making sure to shoot dudes. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the AFK builds. It's fun to just be able to break the game, you know, to be able to get shit done
The area beneath you with increased security.
without having to really work at it.
Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
Okay. 45, so that's 6 things, not including, we've also gotten some mods, so we'll check that out. If you guys haven't, I won't have it here, but there's a little something hidden over here in case you guys haven't gotten it already. And then, of course, since we are farming, you use a True Sun's key. You could smash over here, right, and open this thing up. So we are going to get rid of it later, but I should be looting all this stuff as junk. Well, you know what? That's fine. So make sure I don't accidentally delete it so we can get a good count. Now, it's kind of a bummer that they have this room here. You only use this during the storyline the first time, and then you never do anything in here again. I think it's probably where the dudes load out of or whatever, so when they spawn the guys in, but okay, so you guys know now we get to the fun part about popping these. The first of our 2 hidden chests. Alright, and we are already getting close to having to get rid of gear.
Careful with those rounds.
Okay, so now in this, right, we start going this way, but, and then you can walk right up this wall, but if you come down the stairs and then you just turn to the right, pop that guy, right? So you're coming down these stairs, just turn right, pop that, and that opens this door right here. So again, we got a bunch of extra little things here, and then we got 2, depending on what version of the mission you're doing, this room can be different. You guys can see already this is a formidable run as far as ability to get some good solid gear, especially if it is the gear you're looking for during the week. And it certainly breaks up the monotony of having to do, what's it called, the summit over and over and over again. So as we're coming down here, right, we're getting ready to do this, but we do not want to go here right away because you guys can see there's something in there. So if we come here and look, it's right here. And you can, what I recommend is as you guys come down the stairs right here, you're coming down around, cut here, and just aim and shoot. Pop that open, get a little more components, electronics and stuff. All right, and so this is another decent one. So we're gonna obviously pick it up. I love spotter. Armor regen is one of my favorite things on builds. And so we could roll that repair skill and skill damage, and this would be a good piece. This also would be a good damage bonus, considering that we are using the link laser pointer, right? So check us out. Even on this thing, we're using the long link laser, the link laser pointer, so that spots things. So this would be a 1.15 multiplier versus glass cannon 25%, but we wouldn't take any bonus damage, and all we have to do is aim at the enemies to get that bonus damage. So, all right, this we may have to duck back depending on what the enemy does. Sometimes in this room, we can't just fight it out right here. And what we need to be wary of is what's happening on the left here. See? Just got to be careful enough. Right? You guys can see as time goes on, we're just getting our health back, right? So now all of a sudden I'm not as worried about getting creeped up on, right? So now sometimes, you know, if I forget about the drone, it'll come all the way back to me. All right. So that could be one of the more dangerous rooms, right? And strangely, we didn't get anything to drop in here. But, you know, it doesn't really matter, right? We're already stacking up quite a bit of gear. Now, we're almost done picking up bonus gear, but not quite. We still actually have 2 more bonus rooms. So, in here, you notice this right here, we're about to head up the stairs, but if we look just to the left of the stairs, got that bad boy. All right. More components, electronics, blah, blah, blahs. And more gear. Now you notice a lot of these only drop 1 single piece instead of doubles like we get. So we're about to go ahead. Let's grab some ammo here. But before we go up here, let's cruise over here and spend another key. And look at this. Now, because it's one of the boxes, right, we get extra gear. So we got 3 pieces out of that. Bam. All right, so this is the second to last room. After this is the boss room. And in here we'll have the final secret chest room. So, there's a lot of different ways you can do this. What I like doing is to come put my turret up here, then I come back here, and I'm going to pop in right here. And I hope that this gives me the most advantageous position, but sometimes these enemies will do some weird stuff here, like creep around to the left here and come up that left side. But you know what, let's use the Slayer a little bit more. You guys can see, terrible idea. Hey, we got a hit. Hey, we made fire with snow, dudes. Check it out. Let's try that again. Yeah, dude, I like it. Alright, but we gotta actually hit dudes to be able to proc that damage bonus. So, as fun as it is to mess around with that thing, you know what I mean? We gotta do it the right way. Alright. Hey, we're starting to get some gear to drop again. I like it. Yes, please, come. Come to Harry. Oh, Sally's going to do it. Alright, so, let's not forget, we're going to pick up this gear down here, but let's not forget that we have that one last hidden room to bust into. So, we're going to blow up this drone, make sure everything's nice and refreshed, right? And, just because we're picking up all the gears. So if we come back into this corner, it seems like there's nothing there, but hey, there it is. And what this will do is we follow this over. We'll open up this door. And, again, more electronics and components. Alright, and Got to use that computer. Alright, time to smash it. So, there's going to be 3 bosses in this room, if I remember correctly. I think I do.
Getting more of those mortars.
So, that is going to be 3 different dudes that should drop at least 2 things each, right? In addition to whatever else we may happen to get. So, I'm just going to be very bold despite this build. Alright, we're just going gung-ho. Okay. Okay, here's, yeah, Trevor. So here's our first boss. And so what we'll do, right, is I'll just function on there. And you notice the pulse? This is what I'm talking about with Spotter. We are immediately pulsing everybody. And we're just waiting for the first one to come around the corner. Doing some taps. And here's our next boss. Going for the revive. We need him to come back. Don't kill the drone, you dick. So the cool thing about Spotter, right, is we can aim through the walls so that way we can reproc our damage buffs as soon as he comes around the corner. Because you do want to keep those rocking all the time. Okay, we want to try to take out the boss as quickly as possible because, oh, he's going to be immune. Okay, so now we just take out everybody else. And now we're just going to hunker down. What I'm actually going to do, you know what, we'll wait on the drone. What I can do if I really want to, that sucks. Caught me on fire. Alright. Oh, they can both go. Alright. He's damageable. Okay, I'm going to wait. I don't want to use an armor kit, but I'm not going to be a bitch, so we're just going to let them get the kill right here, and that's it.
I want to head back up.
Right?
The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
So, bam. We don't even have enough room to pick up. So, we filled up everything, and now we're full again. Right? And then, not only that, but guess what happens when we finish the mission? That's right. Watch this.
You hadn't stopped them. I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have been.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
And let's see what kind of numbers we did. All right, actually.
Today we dealt a great blow to the true.
Oh snap! See, there we go. Rugged guard. So on top of it, we get 1 bonus piece just coming out of there.
You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
You know, we get a field proficiency cache for it, right? So that is a huge run. You can stack up a lot of stuff just doing that. And you know, so you kill 80 enemies. We took some damage, but look, see, so it's possible, even with the green to gold build. You know, you just don't need the best gear, dudes. Like literally, that's one of the funnest things about this game. Actually, I think is the fact that if you like a build, you can make it work. It's all about the player, really not about the game. Now, of course, some builds work better than others and stuff, but if you're just smart, you're analytical, and you think about things a bit, you can definitely put together some non-meta kind of cool little things to play around with and have fun. So, my opinion is that Lincoln Memorial is actually a totally legit place. Who are we fighting here? Oh, nice. Lincoln Memorial is straight up legit place to farm some gear. Alright. Alright. We're using our busted ass controller here, green and gold build. Okay, so.
Rogue striker drone detected. Rogue airburst seeker mine detected. System reactivated. Rogue assault turret detected. Rogue defender drone detected. Rogue stinger hive detected. System curtailed. System back online. System disrupted. System reactivated. Rogue defender drone detected. An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected. System restored. Vital signs critical.
critical. System activated.